Hey guys, it's the end of the month and you know what that means. It is August favourites time. Now, I actually didn't think I would have that many products to show you this month, and then when I stopped and actually went around to find all the things that I had thought about during the month that I wanted to tell you guys about, it turned out to be a lot. So I'm going to try and film this as quickly as possible and keep this video as short as possible, but you guys know me and I always tend to ramble on and end up having really long videos. So I'm going to cut this intro right now and start off with my favorite products of the month. And if you don't know what favorites videos are, or you're new to the beauty community, basically it's just me showing you all the different products that I've been loving this month. So I've thrown in some randoms as well, but we'll start off with the beauty makeup products. And the first thing I have is actually a perfume, and it is my Aquolina Pink Sugar perfume. And it looks like this, and I bought this quite a while ago, and I go through stages where I wear it and where I don't. At the moment I'm in a phase where I'm wearing it. And it smells really nice. It's kind of this pink, it smells pink. I know if a colour had a scent, this is what pink would smell like. It has this just like a really sweet kind of sugary, almost maybe marshmallowy kind of smell. I don't know if it's available in Australia. I looked for it and couldn't find it. I actually bought mine online and it wasn't very expensive for, how much is this? This is 100 mils or 3.4 fluid ounces. I think I only paid about $45 for this online, so it wasn't sort of a super expensive perfume, but it's really great, really long lasting. It's really nice smell, so I've been loving that this month. The next sort of skincare product I have, it's the only one I really have this month, and it is my Natural Secrets Goat's Milk Moisturising Cream with milk protein and vitamin E. Sorry, that's a bit of a mouthful. But basically, for my skin, I was advised by my doctor to use goat's milk soap when I was having problems with my face, and he gave me a few different creams and prescriptions and things, and he recommended just to cleanse my face with goat's milk soap, which I have been doing. And because of that, my even though I did that, I still was spot treating pimples, so I still needed a moisturizer. And I thought that I would try a goat's milk moisturizer, and I really like this one. I picked this up from Priceline, and it's an Australian brand, but you might be able to get it other places. And it's just, it doesn't really smell like that. It just kind of smells like cream, but I don't know, it's just really nice, leaves your skin nice and moisturized. It hasn't made me break out or anything like that, and it has a lot of good ingredients that are for your skin. So the next one is probably not a surprise to you guys, but it is my CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless Eye Concealer. Looks like this. You guys have seen me use this probably in pretty much every single tutorial I've done recently. This is my concealer of choice. I really, really like it. I did a review on it, which I'll put a link for you guys right here if you want to go check it out. But basically, it's just me saying that I really like this product, and it's got the Olay moisturizer in it, which I think is a great little touch, and I use that for both under my eyes and any blemishes or redness that I have on my face. The next products I have are two lip glosses, and they've been my favorites this month. One of them is high-end and one of them is sort of drugstore. So the drugstore one is this Australis Color Inject Mineral Lip Gloss in the color Bellydance, and I actually won this by following Australis on Twitter and then retweeting. Every now and then they do like a competition for, it is only for Australia, but if you're in Australia and you have a Twitter account, I would recommend following Australis. I will put a link to their Twitter feed in the bottom bar below. All you have to do is follow them, and then you retweet their little competition tweets for them, and you just randomly go in the draw to win. And I've done it quite a few times, and this month I actually won. So I really like this lip gloss. I would have bought it myself if I hadn't. I'm really glad that I got to try it, because I never have tried a Australis lip gloss before, but the main thing I love about it is the smell. It smells like peach candy. It's really, really nice. It has a doe foot applicator, but it's one of those really long doe foot applicators. And this one is just a really nice, it's like a peachy pink color, but it's not totally opaque. So it just gives your lips a really nice peachy pink sheen. I really, really like this one. It's not overtly sticky or anything like that. And it's, I don't know, just even the packaging, it's got like a fuchsia little ring in the black. It's just really, really nice. So I've been loving that. And then the other lip gloss I'm loving is a NARS one, and it's the color All Night Long. And it looks like this, and when I'll do a little swatch for you as well. It's just a really nice kind of dark purpley, reddy, browny color. I don't know how to describe it, but I will show you. It's right there, and I think it just looks absolutely gorgeous on the lips. It's sort of not that special in the tube, but when you put it on your lips, it just looks so pretty. Really, really nice. So I've been loving that, and I've been wearing, I sort of alternate. If I want a light lip, I go for this one. If I want a dark lip, I go for this one. The next thing I have is a brush, actually, and it's a drugstore brush. It's the Cosmetica by Manicare Angled Eyeliner Brush, which looks like this. And I got mine from Big W, but you can probably get it wherever you buy Manicare products from. And I used to put my gel eyeliner on with like a long, just like a really skinny brush, but I'd never used an angled brush before, and I wanted to try it, and I thought I would just try with a cheap brush, and then I might go and buy a MAC one or something like that later. But I really like applying my gel eyeliner with this, and so far I like this brush. I don't feel like I need to go out and buy a high-end one, and this was only like, I think $7, $8, $9, something like that, so it was really inexpensive, and I definitely think these are worth checking out. I bought another stippling brush from this brand actually to try out because I think that this one was really good quality. Next few little products, one of them is the Australis Paparazzi Perfect High Definition Blush in the colour Flash It. And I've shown this in a haul, and I think I used this in a tutorial, but I really, really like the colour that it gives you. It just gives you like a natural peachy pink colour. It gives you like a nice flushed look. It has a little bit of shimmer, but not too much. And again, you can sort of make it more pink or more bronzy, depending on where you sort of use it. It's quite large, and it does give you a little bit of fallout, which I was warned by some of my subscribers, so thank you very much for letting me know. But I just tap my brush in lightly and make sure I tap off any excess, and I haven't had any problems with it. So it's definitely worth checking out if you see that in your shops the next time you're there. And next two products I have are eyeshadow products, and these are pretty much what I've been using all month. One of them is the Savvy by DB Minerals eyeshadow, mineral baked eyeshadow in the colour Champagne. So this brand I haven't seen anywhere bar Priceline, and Priceline are actually the distributors of it, at least here in Australia, and it's quite an inexpensive brand. And this is just like a baked kind of gold champagne eyeshadow, and I've been using this almost every single day, just putting this all over my lid up into my crease, and that is it. I've used some black liquid liner and I'm good to go with some black mascara. I really like the gold eye look, and as you can see, it's just really, really shimmery, and it was inexpensive. It's quite large, you get a lot of product, and I also use this product as a highlighter on my cheeks. So I love the fact that it's sort of a two-in-one kind of product. You can use it all over the lid, you could use it as just like a highlighter, and you can use it as a cheek highlighter as well. So definitely worth the purchase. I really, really like this. One thing I would say, I've had the same thing with a lot of baked or mineral shadows. I swatch them in the store and they're really, really pigmented, and then I get them home and I kind of rub on them and I'm like, it doesn't seem that pigmented. And I realized it's because it almost like has like a seal. You almost have to break through that hard baked in seal to get it the color, and the reason because when you swatch it in the store, so many other people have swatched it, so it's a lot, I don't know, looser in a way. That's not really a word, but I would just say that if you get a baked product home and it's not sort of coming off heaps, just rub your brush on it a lot, and it'll loosen the product up, and you'll find that you can get quite pigmented just like this. So I definitely recommend checking this out next time you're in Priceline, because I think it's a fantastic multi-purpose colour. The other eyeshadows that I've been loving when I'm doing a little bit more with my eyes is a NYX trio, and this is one of the ones it's a preset trio, but they're three colours that you can buy singly, and they're Golden, Rust and Walnut Bronze. And I've used this in a tutorial recently as well, one of my How to Be a Teen Choice Awards beauty videos. But basically this is Golden, this is Rust, and this is Walnut Bronze, and I think all these colours are absolutely fantastic. This is a really nice golden colour. It's a really nice sort of reddy, I think it's almost a dupe for MAC's Cranberry. As far as I'm aware, I'm sure that I saw that somewhere, so definitely worth checking out. This is like a really nice bronze. They look great together, they look great by themselves, well worth it. And I get my a lot of my NYX products from Crush Cosmetics. I also get some from Cherry Culture. And I think I actually got this one from Cherry Culture as well, and it wasn't super expensive. It was like $8 or $9 for 3 eyeshadows that are super pigmented. It's definitely worth it if you shop for makeup online. I would check out this NYX trio. I've been loving that. So the last little makeup product I have for you here is the Prestige My Brow Duo Illuminating Duo Highlighter. It's sort of for around your brows, and basically it's a 2-ended pencil. One of them is like a matte sort of creamy color, which you're not going to be able to see right there. And then the other end is a gold color, which I'll put here. And I've been using the cream part. I just place a little bit of it underneath my brow and rub it in just as a little bit of an underbrow highlighter, something that looks fairly natural but gives you a little bit of lighter color. You could also use the gold if you're going for a more sort of shimmery look. I use this as a base sometimes underneath this eyeshadow just to make it pop a little bit more, but I really think it's worth it. And this was probably about, I think it was like $11 or $12, so quite good value, and I picked mine up from Priceline. So that is it for my makeup and beauty products. I do have some random favorites as always for you guys. You guys know that every month pretty much my favorite is reading, and nothing different this month. It still is. I thought I would show 2 of my favorite books for this month. So for my young adult viewers, my favorite book this month has been Starcrossed by Josephine Angelini. And it looks like this, and I showed this in my last favorites video saying that I bought it just to read it. Definitely worth going out and picking up. I got mine from Big W, and I think it was like $11, $12, something like that. Worth the buy. It was a really great book. I can't wait to read the next one. It's one of those books that's based partly in reality, partly has like a supernatural twist. This one sort of concentrates on Greek mythology, which is a nice change from a lot of the books that I read are sort of either vampire or werewolf based if they're supernatural twists, sometimes even sort of witches and things like that, which I do like. I'm certainly not saying that I don't. I read so many books like that, it's not funny. But this was just a nice little twist, and I love Greek mythology, all the things about the gods and the demigods and that. So I highly recommend this, and I can't wait for the next one, which I don't think comes out until next May, which kind of makes me sad, but definitely worth checking out. And then for my older viewers, this is a more adult book, I guess I would say. My favorite this month has been Susan Mallery's Only Mine. And this is actually, it's the first book in a second trio that are linked together. So you could almost call it the 4th book. There was the Chasing or the Perfect series. It had like, I can't actually remember what were they called. Chasing Perfect, Almost Perfect, and Finding Perfect. So they were the first 3 books in the series, and I highly recommend reading those, especially if you're like me and you like reading books in order. Go read those ones first, and then the next book is Only Mine, and then at the end of this month, I think Only Yours comes out, and then Only His. So there's 6 books total in this little series set around a place in called Fool's Gold. It's a made-up place, but anyway, it's a really great kind of I guess romantic comedy kind of novel that I would highly recommend for you, but it is kind of more set on adults, so I would say it's like more like 18 years and older. You would prefer this book, whereas if you're younger, or you don't have to be younger, I'm 22 and I like this one as well. But both of these are my favorites this month. Oh, I'm running out of time, I'm gonna have to be quick. Another sort of favorite of mine is, I will give you some songs because I always give you some favorite music. One of the songs that I've been loving this month is It Girl by Jason Derulo. I definitely recommend that song. I'll link it in the bottom bar below. I've also been loving Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the People. I love that song as well. And oh, that's it, Love in America by JTX, and I'll link that in the bottom bar below. Same with Just a Kiss by Lady Antebellum. I love, love, love that song. Is there anything else that I've been loving this month? I'm not sure. There are plenty of songs. I always forever finding new music, but there are some of my favorites this month, and one of my second last favorites is this penguin. He is one of the PillowPets or Hug Buddies if you're in Australia. Sometimes same company, or at least that makes them, but sometimes they're called Hug Buddies and sometimes they're called PillowPets. PillowPets I think is the American version, and then when Funtastic became the distributor for them in Australia, they became Hug Buddies. Don't ask me why they renamed them, because I think either name is great. I would have happily bought a PillowPet the same way I bought a Hug Buddy. But anyway, I bought a penguin, and I actually went, one of my best friends, her older sister just had a baby, and I went shopping to look for a present for her, and I saw these. And if you're like me and you watch a lot of videos on in the beauty community, you might have seen Ingrid or Miss Glamorazzi's vlog videos featuring Pandy or Pandy B or Pandy, depending on what they call it, and then all the others guys in those videos also have these PillowPets, and I kind of saw them and thought, okay, I'll buy one for the baby. And then I felt it, and oh my gosh, it is like the softest thing in the world, and they're just so cute. And I usually use my teddy bear Rebel, which if you watch my 15 weird facts tag, which I will link in the bottom bar below, you'll know my teddy bear, you will have seen my teddy bear Rebel, and I used to like sleep on him, and now I have something where I can actually use it as a pillow. So it opens up and it's a super soft pillow, or it's a little cute little penguin, and I absolutely love it. So that is one of my favorites this month. I know I'm 22 and I shouldn't need to buy stuffed toys, and usually I don't. This is probably the first stuffed animal I've bought in like, I don't know how many years, but I think this is just a fantastic idea. I mean, who doesn't want a cute, soft, cuddly toy that you can cuddle up to with and then also use it as a pillow? It's a fantastic concept, and I wish I had come up with it myself. And I love my little Pengi. And then my last favorite for this month is my 500 subscriber giveaway. You guys know that I love having giveaways on this channel. I do it sort of fairly often actually, because I love just sharing love and being able to thank you guys so much. So, oh, there's like a bug flying around, sorry. One of my favorites this month is my 500 subscriber giveaway. Wow, and I'm so thankful that I'm able to say thank you to all you guys for subscribing to my channel. So I will link it right here for you guys. You can go check out that video and see how you can enter to win some really cool prizes. Some of my favorite things actually. But that is it. That is my favorites for the month. If you guys do favorites videos, leave me a video response or just list in the comments below some of the favorite things you've been loving for the month of August, whether they be beauty products or whether they be random favorites. I would love to hear from you. So that is it. Oh, I should probably mention, even though I'm leaving it to the end of the video, the reason I'm not filming in my bedroom is because my light is blown, and it seems I just can't change it. Every time I put a new light globe in, it blows again, so I'm trying to fix that. But until then, I'm filming in random parts of my house. Right now I'm filming against a wall in my, I guess, living room. It's like the room that's connected to the kitchen. So yeah, I'm filming there, and I have a random pot plant behind me. So anyway, if you see videos that aren't in my bedroom background, it's just because of that. So I'm gonna go. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Bye.